because you were able to, like you said, be healthy and go through the treatments, what would your advice be? And we get asked this to ask people like you all the time, to somebody who just got diagnosed with cancer, because it's very scary and it can be overwhelming. But you know, you made it through. Many other people have made it through. What would your advice be to somebody who just gets that diagnosis?
So first thing is just take a breath. You know, I mean, there's sort of this sense of urgency that comes with the diagnosis, and that's rarely necessary. There are some diagnoses which truly are urgent, acute myelogenous leukemia, for example, but for the most part, there's nothing that needs to be done tomorrow. And it's very important for people to just take a breath, kind of take stock of what's happened to them and what the decisions they need to make. And in my experience of working with thousands of people that have been diagnosed, I can say with 100% certainty that the people that fare the best are those that at every decision point feel as though they're making an informed decision. So in order for a decision to be informed, it means you had to have given yourself time to do the research, have the discussions, the second opinions, the third opinions that you need to feel like you have an understanding of what decision you're making and what decision you're not making. Because everything in cancer is, nothing's black and white, everything is a shade of gray. And so it's about trying to weigh out as best you can and figure out your best step forward. And people who really take the time that they need to make those decisions will feel best ultimately, no matter what the outcome is. So I think that's probably the most important thing. And secondly, I think it's very important to really be sure that when you're diagnosed with cancer, that you recognize that it's your experience and that people will try to be helpful and give you their experiences and their advice, and you can take all that and reject as much of it as you want and really carve out your own experience and be, you know, to feel okay about whatever decision you make. But to also, you know, be willing to let go of your own biases and to try to make the best decision